Here I have a model that I've already conditioned up, and if I select on an item in here, you'll notice how it selects by the spool or line number, which I couldn't do that before. If I expand out these items, I'm going to select one of them, and I have a Genus AWP tab. So this is very critical for everything moving forward from here, is that when we attach databases, this is what we link up to the model. Okay, and so I pulled that information, this primary information, from this PDS component data tab, and I basically said bring in the area, line, and sheet. That is going to be my primary key. So that is going to be the linking attribute back to our database. So let's go ahead and hide this information here. Let's bring up our control panel. So you can access this control panel by going up to the iConstruct AWP and control panel. Now, what I want to do here very quickly is I'm going to go into this database just to show you a few things that we can do in here. I'm going to go into our data sources. So at the moment here I have two work breakdown structures, one for piping and one for civil. When I select the civil, you'll actually see I've got different databases being pulled in for that work breakdown structure, and then if I go back to piping, I have another, and it's very easy to do. We can just click on a button. We can select what kind of database we're going to be bringing in, whether it be just an Excel spreadsheet or an ODBC connection. We can build all sorts of formulas. This is completely configurable. Okay, so we're just going to go OK here, and we're going to go OK, and I'm on the piping right now. So I want to start work packaging this. So I'm going to select one of these pipes. You'll notice how it highlights in here. I've linked that up through that Genus AWP tab. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on that pipe. I'm going to say set my work breakdown structure, which is this right up in here. I set my work breakdown structure. It now comes up and it shows me it's now set by area, by unit, by CWA, then by the CWP. I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and it's going to hide everything that is not in my database. So basically it's hiding everything that's not in this work breakdown structure that I've selected. So now that I've done that, I want to start creating some packages. So let's select a pipe here. You'll notice down in here I have hours. If I hold my control key down, I can start selecting these items, and you'll see that the hours are adding up. All right, so I've got some there selected. I'm going to go ahead and create a package. Let's just click on this. I'm going to create package number 1. It's only got 370 hours in it. That's okay. Let's okay that. And when I create that package, you'll notice that it gets turned off. So I have a filter in here to say don't show me anything that's already been packaged, so I don't accidentally select it again. So let's go ahead and grab another item in here. Oh, I really want to add that to that first package. So I can click on this and say add it to that package 1. It'll show you what the hours are now if I add it to that. So it's 458 hours. Let's go OK. And I'm going to quickly create one more package. Let's go ahead and select on this one. Let's get a little bit of data in here. That's good enough. Let's create another package. So now I've created 2 packages. I'm going to show those again. So I'm just going to turn off my filtering so I can see the packages already created. All right, so there's the packages. Let's jump over in here to my work package tab. There's my 2 work packages. I can actually zoom to and highlight them if I wanted to. What I want to do is I want to color code this. Let's come down in here. Let's go color code configuration. I've got one already created here. This is for my work package, and it's going to color it by the work package code. And I'm going to change them to a value of red to blue. So if I have a whole bunch of them, you're going to see a range. I could just configure it and specify each individual one if I wanted to. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to go OK. And now you can see there's the red one, which is that work package, and then I have my blue one, which is that next work package. Now, once I get this done, I can easily add more in here, but I'm just going to turn that off. Let's just turn everything else back on here. There's my whole model. And then we could go ahead and generate reports. But what I want to do is I want to jump into our cloud platform. Okay, so this is just a web page you go to. I clicked on Genus here. I'm going to go into my industrial project. We're going to jump into this job here, Area 5. This is split up into 2 different areas. You've got your models over here, your view of them. Then we have our data and where the models are stored. Now, you can create a different tab here. So I might say, let's go in here. I'm going to call this one Area 1. You specify what models you want to see. I'm going to say, just show me piping and say structural. I'll go save. It now creates that view for me and shows me that piping and structural. I've decided I don't want to see that structural anymore, so let's just go ahead and save, and now I'm only seeing the piping. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over here to my IWP tab. When I do that, you'll see how it color codes up. So here's all my work packages. You can create work packages in here, but if I go to one of my work packages, I can just click on this and it'll actually zoom to it and highlight it. You can add comments, you can add different properties into this. We can also change the way we view this data. So I might want to come up here and say, let's just view this by the status. So if I click on IWP by status, you'll see how the colors have changed, and now I've got this filtered by the different statuses, so I can see everything that's finished. I could select on that. I can go by started. I can actually take off that grouping if I wanted to and just see them all this way. This concludes this short presentation.